On this episode of Make or Break, we're going to fully restore the Snoop DeVille in just 5 days. That includes welding the chassis, repairing the interior, new carpet and a full respray. But will our dream of meeting Mr. Snoop DOGG be just that, a dream? With the car catching fire, the hydraulics collapsing and a deadline that seems impossible to meet.
Just as though we're about to go to the port, the suspension shits itself, we can't even get it out of the garage. Jacob wanted to kill me.
All roads have led to here, guys. Snoop DeVille's broken.
Welcome to Hard Up Garage.
So with the interior removed, there's only one job left amongst another 30, and that includes getting the bodywork looking presentable for Mr. Snoop DOGG. So we're heading to my pal at Live 9 Lives Customs in Southampton, where we're going to do a rather swift body repair. So all that rust, we're going to try and cut it all out, replace it with some steel, filler it all, completely mask off all the airbrushing, sand it all back, get all the bubbles out of the paintwork, then hit it with some black and then clear coat the whole car. If it was only that easy, let's go. So we're here at Lived 9 Lives Customs, and there's only one man that I can trust with the Snoop DeVille. How you doing, Jacob?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, man. We've known each other for a few years, but realistically, it's normally when I'm drunk we've got together, and it's trying to work out what we each do in our lives, you know?
Yeah, I agree. But now we're actually going to do some projects together. So
today is the 16th of July, okay? And in 11 days, we're taking the Snoop DeVille to Mr. Snoop DOGG, hopefully, if all goes to plan.
Yeah, which would be an incredible thing, wouldn't it?
Exactly, and the car is not in the best of condition, Jacob.
No. There's going to be a lot of late nights.
A lot of late nights. The car is twisted. The chassis is pretty ruined on one side, the actual body itself, where it's been double skinned and strengthened. That needs to be peeled back, spot welded and re-welded into place. The whole paint needs buzzing flat. We're going to mask off the airbrushing because we don't want to change any of that because that's the historic part of it. And then we're going to clear coat over the top. But the first part of the day is getting it round that 90-degree corner over there.
Yeah, this is going to be, this has been grating on my anxiety for quite some time now. So yeah, it should be all right though.
No worries. What we're going to do, first of all, we're going to get the transporter out and then we're going to get the Snoop DeVille in. Let's do it.
Man, I love this car. Just look at the present on the trailer. But it's no good on the trailer. We need to get the Snoop DeVille in and off the trailer and into Jacob's workshop. There are a few issues with this car initially, which means we couldn't even get it started. We did have to jack it up to get it around the corner and put it on these skates, which also didn't go very well. But now it's lined up. It's over that ramp and into the workshop. It doesn't take long for Jacob to get his tools out and start grinding away at the filler. But there is one issue, the car doesn't start, and that's because of this starter motor here. And you can see she's pretty crispy.
So we've got the starter fitted, and although it looks slightly different, we're pretty sure it's the same. The mounting points are the same, the cables are the same, but I believe it's a micro one. Technology has moved on quite a bit since 1978. And the main issue we were having is the actual casing on our starter motor. When the suspension dropped, the actual steering arm hit against it and broke the starter motor off. So I'm really hoping that this doesn't sound like an angry cat. Will it start? Will it start? Come on, I don't want that. Oh, that sounds lush. Cool, should we actually see if it starts? Pump the throttle a bit. Cool. Turn her off. There we go, so our starting issue has now been rectified, which means the lovely man behind you can actually move this around his workshop.
So the first job is to get those front wings off. To do that, you need to undo every single bolt.
This could be our last bolt, but also could not. Jesus Christ, on a bicycle! Oh, one crispy wing. One down, one to go. So with the wing removed, it's now on to see how he's getting on over here. Oh wow, this car has had a lot of extensive repairs in the past. You can see how it's over the rear quarter there, over the body, it's had a piece. Down here, it's over plate, over plate, over plate. It's had lots of plates, but do you know what? This car is never going to be perfect. You've got to remember, this hydraulic system allows the car to twist and turn like this all the time.
And now it's time to get that other wing off the car.
Oh, the car is coming apart and we can actually see the original colour. It looks like it is some sort of horrible, disgusting yellow. So with the wings off, it is now that absolutely stunning bonnet. And I can assure you, it's going to be bloody heavy. 3 half-inch bolts either side, and then we can lift that off. We can leave the hinges in place. and then we're pretty much stripped down apart from the boot lid. It is all happening, and he is doing a fantastic job getting the welding done, getting the body stripped, getting the paint done. This is a tall task in such a short time, but if there's only one I can trust to do it, it's that lovely man behind you.
Oh, bloody hell.
That is not light.
Weighs about as much as my car.
Jesus Christ.
Now with the hood off, it's onto those rear wheel covers.
Yeah, I welded this because it was split.
Right.
I've cut the rear, the bottom of the sill.
Yep.
And welded that back to the inner sill.
Oh, down there?
Yeah, all down there. So I've done about 8 inches up.
Yep.
I can't get to the other bit because the ramp's in the way.
That's fine.
But that big bulge at the front where it's bent,
Yep.
I'll get onto that bit next.
So one of the most iconic parts of any Cadillac is the badge, and she is off. And I know it's not perfect, but we can wire brush that up and we can paint it a nice satin silver and throw it back on there and it'll look $1 million. Now to crack on with the boot lid. Down here?
Let's put it down here.
That is actually really heavy. So we got boot lid off, we got our bonnet off, we got our wings off. I'm gonna get out this man's hair. He has got a lot of work to do, including a bit of welding, a bit of flattened back, making sure that this car looks as good as it can in under 7 days. Massive thanks to Live 9 Lives Customs. This gentleman's link is in the bio. Please head over to his Facebook, his Instagram, and give him a like and a follow. He is the best in the business. If you want your car done in the future, there is a waiting list, but I'll tell you what, if you want it done to the best of its ability and looking the best it will ever look, give this guy a shout. Guys, I'm gonna crack on and let this man do what he's good at.
So me leaving Jacob to it really shows me how bad this car is. It's got some surface corrosion there on the front wings. It's had lots of welding thanks to Jacob on the rear end. We're gonna get those spats to fit a lot better. This car is truly coming apart. Don't go anywhere, guys, because this is only day one. We got 3 more days to show you what's going on.
So it's only been 1 day, and let's just go see how this lovely man is getting on. I'll let you go first. Actually, no you can't, I'm going first. Yo, 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 yo! So straight away, I can see a massive improvement. Not only has all the rust gone, he's welded in new plates on the bottom, he's welded in a plate up here. I'm gonna put photos of this on the screen right now. The door is also fully repaired. The seal is not twisted out anymore. This car is really, really taking shape. So how's it been for you, mate? How's it going?
It's been good. It's been exhausting.
Yeah, I
but
can
it's been
tell
good.
you're sweating. It's only 10 in the morning.
No, exactly. But it's 10 in the morning on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You've got to do what you've got to do
Oh,
now.
appreciate you, dude.
Yeah, no
I
worries,
mean,
man.
realistically, it's not as bad as,
No.
you know, this side here, I see you've sanded it down. I mean, it was pretty blistered up. I mean, the other side, looking down the side, is a little bit blistered. You can sort of feel it, but it's not horrendous. I think a DA will take a lot of it out. I mean, what's your plan with the fender that side? So the fender, they've got these little wheel covers, which basically originally would have been bolted up from underneath, wouldn't they? Yeah. What's your plan with that?
So the plan is to stand them right back and prep them and do all the body work and stuff. But I will actually be welding some tabs on the back, so that they're actually fit completely flush.
Perfect.
You won't see.
Do they fit a bit nicer now?
They do. On this
Perfect.
side, they fit absolutely spot on. So they actually fit nice and flush.
Wow, yeah, fits a lot nicer, doesn't
Whereas
it?
before it didn't fit at all. It was all bent in.
And we can tack these up, can't we?
Yeah,
Just to
so
lose
these
the
are going
holes.
to get welded up. This strip's going to come off, and we'll prep the whole thing and flush it into the body.
Wow. Do we have a stainless trim on the end of there?
Yes, we do, down the bottom. This little piece here is a little bit wobbly, so I'm going to secure this back to the
just
original,
tack it up.
Original inner seal. And
Wow.
so it's getting there.
So this side realistically is nearly there. I mean,
Yeah, I'll have this finished today.
Okay.
This side.
and then, so what I've done is I've ordered some parts from Rock Auto. There's a discount code that will be relevant for the next month in the description below. And what we've ordered is distributor cap, HT leads, plugs, oil filter, a carpet for the interior. I'm going to get rid of that horrible centre console that was made in 1992. We're going to get rid of that. I am going to bring the interior up, so I'm going to have to rattle can that. So I'm going to get a paint match and try and rattle can and paint the interior up. get the carpet in, get the seats in, because we're going to take the interior to QCA, and we've bought some dye, and we're going to do all the seats in that so the interior look nice and crisp. I have bought a roof, but it hasn't come from the States yet, which is a pain in the butt. So it is what it is. But yeah, I think we're doing all right.
Well, I think so. Not long to go.
No, what is it now? So we're Sunday.
So we're Sunday, and...
So it's Sunday the 21st of July, people at home, just so you know. That means we've got 4 days to complete it and get it on a ferry for 4 a.m. Friday morning.
Yeah.
Taking it to Paris, we may meet him, we may not, but this is the dream. If you don't throw enough at the wall, nothing's going to stick, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And your dedication to the cause is remarkable, dude. Thank you so much.
It's an absolute pleasure. I mean, it's just an honour to be able to work on this
Thank you,
car
man.
in the first place. So.
I think priorities are, I'm going to get some Raptor so we can paint these inner fenders up quite nice, because you see a lot of them. We'll paint both the inner fenders up. I'm going to paint the inner door shut and this scuttle panel all in black. And we're going to throw it back together and we're going to take it to Paris. We do not have problems in this game. We have solutions. And I'll tell you what, Live 9 Lives are that solution. I'm going to get out of here because he works better when I'm not hassling him. But I'll tell you what, I am super excited. I'm having a great time. The car is slowly being restored. Thanks to Elo for obviously allowing me to buy the car initially. Obviously it wasn't his to sell, but he gave me the green light. Thanks to Live 9 Lives Customs and SNOOP DOGS WRECKED. I don't know what that is in French, but we are coming for you, bro. We'll see you in Paris.
Honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky.
Right, so we're back. It is day 3 of the set. Oh my God. Okay. We have been gone just for 2 days, right? And Live 9 Lives Customs has gone out of their freaking way. Sorry, Scott, your car has been left to the back of the pile, but look at this. This has been prepped. He's welded all in the back, he's welded the seal, he's repaired the seal. We've got all this repaired. We've got the original Snoop DeVille artwork still layered out. He's welded around the rear quarters. My God, it looks amazing. One side has been done. You've done this whole side?
Both sides. So both sides are done.
Have you
the
slept?
Back end's done. No, not really.
You haven't slept?
No, I've been here for 3 days constantly.
Mate, let's have a look around here. Oh my God. Wow. So both sides fully prepped. It is all happening. With mate, I appreciate you so much, bro. Oh my God, this guy's a freaking legend. Do you know what? We're gonna throw on some music and we're gonna get cracking on the interior. This gentleman here is gonna carry on digging it away. The hydraulic system will make this car twist. So what the first thing we've done is, I believe you played around with the suspension, got the suspension up. Any issues, any movement?
No, not really. There's a couple of little bits on the back that needs addressing a bit more.
Yeah.
Other than that.
Oh yeah, it's got a little bit of a crack.
Bit of a
there.
crack going through there, but that's okay.
But that's the whole idea.
Expected.
We'd rather know where the cracks are now,
Exactly.
so we can reinforce those areas. Priority for me is I'm going to hoover out the interior. I've got some Dynamat from 2019 left over from the NAS Charger build. So we're going to hoover out the interior. We're going to Dynamat the whole floor as much as we can with what we've got left over. We've got a new carpet all the way from the amazing guys at Rock Auto. Thank you, Rock Auto. We've also got distributor cap, HT leads, spark plugs. Let's do it. Let's go. So with him grinding that out, we're going to get the centre console out. So with the interior completely hoovered out and our centre console out of the way, we're going to get the Dynamat in. And this Dynamat is 5 years old, ladies and gentlemen, so it might be completely ruined. Let's go check it out real quick. So Dynamat is a very special material. It's foil backed with a gel undercoat. And basically it's designed in such a way that it actually heats up. So when it gets vibrations, it distorts it into heat and dissipates it. We'll start off with one and go from there. Okay, so that fits there quite nicely. What I am going to do is keep the wires over the top, just in case at any point we need to replace these wires, they're going to be a lot easier to get out. So I've used a solvent-based cleaner to clean all the floors first so that it promotes the adhesion of this Dynamat. And we're just going over all the areas. We want to get it as soundproofing as we can. I would promote using gloves if you're installing this yourselves. I'm not doing it because I'm in a hurry. At the end of the day, gloves, it's a metal foil, so if you do slip, you will slice your hands open. So I would recommend you be very careful. But look at that, it just cleans up the whole interior. We won't get the heat from the outside of the car coming in, and it will sound a lot better. So the next step is inlaying this carpet, and it should be nice and easy, but it never is. I mean, basically, this carpet is one piece of carpet, and we've got to mold it around the floor shape. But it is going to hide a lot, which I'm really happy about. I'm going to rest this back one in, so it goes somewhere like that, and we will glue it over this center console here, just so it fits a bit nicer, and then the seat base will go in here. We're going to grab the front one. Matt, if you could grab me the front carpet, dude. Oh, so with the floor dynamated and now our carpet fully in, you're not going to see a lot of this because it is going to be hidden by the seat base in the middle and the seat base at the back here, but trying to do my best to make it look as good as I can. I'm very happy with the carpet. It has changed the look from night to day. It's fantastic. And you know what? It's those little details that do make a difference. Now we've got to get the seats back. So we're going to get the seats back from our van. We're going to get those painted. We'll get the seats and the interior, the door cards all installed. I want to make sure that the roof works. I want to make sure that the roof is removable and it shuts, because I cannot be stuck trying to get this open and closed when we're in Paris. Worst case scenario, I will bring a pallet probe with me, but what an amazing day. We are really making a way here. We're going to be leaving Jacob to crack on primering and painting, and we're going to come back tomorrow and just see how good looking he's getting on. Guys, thanks for watching. Let's go. See you in the morning.
Hi guys, it's Jake from Live Not Lies Customs. I hope you're good. So, a little bit of an update on the Snoop DeVille that I'm doing with Sam. So the whole car is actually in primer now. I've repaired and welded up the front wings. The bonnet is just about to get done as well. And tonight, hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll get to finish the entire job on the paintwork and bodywork side of things. So hopefully I'll be a day ahead of myself. So in total, this thing's taken me about 4 days so far, which by any books is a bit of a miracle. So yeah, but it's been a fun challenge to do it. So let's see what happens in the next 24 hours.
Today would be known as SEMA Crunch Day. It is today, now or never. This car is going to Paris. Tomorrow we've got to be in Paris for 4 AM. So that means we've got to get to the ferry, we've got to get to Dover, and we've got to get the car finished. Jacob has been working all night, 4 days straight now. Oh my God. You've been a busy boy, mate.
It's getting there, isn't it?
Wow, I mean, this car actually looked okay. With a good spruce and a good clean, from 40 foot, it didn't look too bad. But just look at the amount of imperfections on that boot lid that he's worked out. That is remarkable. And the wings. Hang on, what have you done to the bottom of the wings? Because they were rotten.
Yeah, so I fabricated new sections, new bottoms,
What?
wings, and repaired some rot damage around these front
Wow.
bezels.
Mate.
Bonnet's getting done.
Ah!
Bonnet's getting done, that'll be finished today, so I'm just finishing the prep on this.
So the main problem we got, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, a lot of these parts have been on here since 1968. This stainless steel trim won't come off. It is glued. We're worried about kinking it, bend it, so we left it on. But there's cracks in the lacquer from where this car was originally painted. And we've got to be very careful how far we go back, because we're not losing this original section in the middle. We need to keep the airbrush like you've seen here. We've kept it all in place. He's repaired as much as he can over the back here. So that will be dusted in black, sanded, and then clear coated. And mate, this is remarkable.
It's getting there, isn't it?
So you're thinking about painting the car black today, the wings and the boot lid black today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's the car looking? So still in primer?
Still in primer at the moment.
Okay. Let's go check the car out. So Jacob's been here all night. You had like 2 hours sleep, right?
Around about 2 hours.
You had to go home and see your angry cat.
Yeah.
Right, I'll let you go first, because you look better from behind than I do. Right. So, you know, basically, the last time we saw this, there was filler all over it, and hopefully it's in primer, which I'm absolutely excited about. This car has been the be-all and end-all. You know, Snoop DOGG. If you're at home and you're in your hotel room and you're thinking, if there's a reason to meet me, it's for people like him. You've already painted it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
A little bit shinier than it was before.
Wow.
Also very tricky to paint something when it's actually
In a workshop.
In a workshop and
My God.
in a ramp, like in a place where the ramp is.
And look at this, the Snoop DeVille logo is all in place. It still looks perfect, dude. You know, the main issue we've got with this car is that the flexibility of it. It's made of metal, but I'm struggling with words a little bit because it's black. The car flexes because it's got hydraulics on each corner, which means the body does this. And we're going to get cracks, we're going to get movement, but my God, it looks remarkable. There's not another word. It is unbelievable, and I wasn't expecting this. I thought we were going to paint everything together at one time, but yeah, wow, okay. Right, Jacob, talk to me. What do you need me to do?
So today, what I'd love for you guys to do is to help get these rear wheel spat
On, yep.
on and bolted up and welded up and everything, and then I can do the bodywork and do the paint on those.
Perfect, okay. So I will go to Screwfix and get some bolts, because we're going to tack some bolts on and put wing nuts on the inside so they're nice and easy to get off, and then I'll be back.
Fantastic.
And you're going to play around with?
Yeah, I'm going to get the rest of the bits in the spray booth prepped up and
Perfect.
cleaned up and painted.
Amazing.
And then we can get it all bolted up today.
Right,
and then away you go.
I'll see you in a minute. Thanks, dude. Let's go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear.
Okay, so we have basically welded these studs on the back of here. We're going to paint them as well because they're not stainless steel. We've drilled holes in here, which we're also going to paint so it doesn't get any more rust on it. And then we put these wing nuts on the back. So then that slides in that side, that slides in that side, and then this will actually go all the way up and bolt in and be completely flush. That's really, really good. So one side down, one to go.
Pull this hose off and see what's in here. Oh, have a look in there. We're a bit blocked. I think we need some adjustment.
So what he's done is he's adapted the thermostat so we can get the water flowing and make sure this bad boy doesn't overheat. We've got a whacking great fan up there, just need to get that water circulating. So, Mr. Wrigley, is she in park? Go for it, bro. She's alive. Now we've just got to top the water up.
Josh has arrived.
Yeah, James, go on, pick up.
I've arrived. I only came to say hello. And now you're... I'm on the clock on someone else's job, so shh, don't tell anyone I'm here.
Okay, so we are getting there. Matt has officially polished all the wheels, so that's good. Josh Wigley's turned up behind you. He is currently polishing the bumper and painting the engine bay. Chris Wrigley is currently painting interior trims. I'm cutting the wrong colour carpet because I can't find black in here. Apparently black's not in anymore, so it looks like I've had to buy grey, and we are just going to do our best because that's how we roll here at Hard Up Garage. I went to Screwfix and got some trim clips, that's good. We're getting there, we're doing really, really well.
Not great either. Let's be honest. I mean, when are you going?
6 o'clock tonight.
6 o'clock tonight. What's the time now?
And it is currently
2:15. And we have stuff in paint that's not dry. You have stuff in paint that's not dry because I'm going in a minute.
The funny thing is Josh thinks he's going in a minute.
I am going in a minute. You can feel that. You don't even need to. I'm sure you can tell what I'm feeling. That is sticky.
That's it, so you go down the side of the gym, it's called barbells.
2:45. Are we making it on time?
Yeah. What time? Whose time? You'll make it on Sam's time. You'll make it on Sam's time. That is a push. But it'll be fine.
So Chris has been working his arse off and he's recovered these in carpet and now we're fitting our speakers. Jacob's in the booth painting. Matt's cleaned the wheels. We're doing brilliant. We're absolutely doing fantastic. So massive thanks to the amazing Josh Wrigley who's popped in and helped a little bit, so that's amazing. We've now got our A-pillars in and our kick seals, so I'm just going to make sure that our speakers work. We haven't made it to Paris yet, but Snoop DOGG has been chopped off at the hips. We have a backup plan, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't meet Mr. Snoop DOGG, I'm going to do everything within my power to take the most amount of photos of a man that's not there. We've got the back seats, these are going to be painted in a minute. We've got our carpet in, we have got absolutely everything sorted. And then worst case scenario, we've got a backup plan. Snoop DOGG.
Snakes in the grass, cut those off. Yo, squad shady, my bros raw. No breaks, we go, 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 go. Throw shade, that's a no, 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 no. Go high, go low, low, low. Like spinning in a 644. Cash money like 504. Ball like AD24. No sleep, need more, more, more. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus.
Go on the car, guys. Take into consideration this car will need flattening back and polishing at a later date, but we don't have time. Nick Williams, the photographer's here, but we're going to try and get our wings on. One of the priorities here, guys, is trying to get this car done ASAP. We got to go to Paris. We're going, bro! So you can see I'm dripping from my head. We've got the wings, we've got the bonnet on. We're getting there. I'm so knackered. Not as knackered as Jacob, he's done amazing, but it's starting to look phenomenal. It's coming together. Mate, this car's going to look remarkable cruising through Paris. I am buzzing. Although I am completely buzzing, I can assure you the car is still not close to being finished. The wings are fitted, the bonnet is fitted and fully lined up, and just look at that shine. He's also painted the front lip on the bumper there and the bonnet, and now it's onto those wheel spats. Now I've made them fit correctly, it's on to grinding them down and making sure that they blend in with the rest of the car. These spats have never fitted right and were held in with PK screws, so getting them to fit right and look right is imperative. Now on to fitting those headlight bezels and getting those headlights in. It is all coming together with a bit of teamwork. So we're just bolting all the bonnet up. Chris is trying to work out what's going on with that really annoying aerial. I told you not to go in the seat. Then we're trying to get the bonnet lined up, which we have done. It's crunch time. Then we've got to paint the interior, get the interior in, get the door cards in, fill it full of fuel and go to France.
And it's 5 o'clock.
Like 11 hours. It's fine. Nothing like a crunch.
Chris Wrigley even got that aerial fitting absolutely perfect.
Head down. That's too tight, isn't it? Yo, so it's, honestly I'm knackered, it's getting late. Just trying to fit the boot lid up. Very stressful. Right, I'll come down, you look. So, it's 7:30, our ferry is at 4. So that means we're doing okay. We've got pretty much all the body panels on. You know, people are going to say there's runs. Yeah, there are runs, but you know what? We've done it in 4 days. We haven't got any time to, you know, finesse stuff. We're just trying to get it done as quickly as we can. We're all a bit tired, we're all a bit knackered, but we're doing our best and we're doing really, really well. Interior in next. We had some issues with the material, so I'm not going to promote the company that sent it to us because realistically they should have at least given us some instruction. which is a shame. Where's the blade gone?
Over here. And there's one there, like the one else.
But you know what, we're doing our best, and I've got an amazing team, and we're just cracking on. Oh yeah, keep going, baby.
Well, working hard or hardly working.
Moral support.
So with the interior going back in, you can see it's not perfect by any means, but it does look so much better. Then on to getting that battery in, making sure those 12 volts don't arc on the bonnet. Getting the radio and all the speakers back in place and refitting those grills, and then finally to take a little bit of a rest. But no rest for the wicked. It's back on with the badges and getting that boot lock working. And just look, this interior is seriously coming together. We're stressing out, but we're getting there. We're doing our best to get the door to fit. Ah, it's really warm. Hot. That's really hot. It's all going to be okay. Yeah, all right, just get a big... We need the Christmas tree drill bit. We're getting there, just getting the seats in. Oh, it's very stressful. But all that stress is worth it. Just check out that amazing interior. Even the camera can't see how bright it is because it is so bright. But then it all turns to hell. We tried bringing the car forward, but the right-hand front brake completely seizes on. This is not going to work if we're going to take this car to Paris. So getting on the floor and trying to work out what's going on is the next step. Let's do it. Okay, so we're just trying to sort out this rather annoying caliper that's seized, and the last thing we want to do is have the brakes catch on fire in Paris. So with the brake fluid topped up, it's a matter of bleeding those brakes and trying to make this thing actually stop. So the spats are on, another job done. We're just walking on this brake and then we'll be out of here. And now just to get that wheel on nice and tight. It is done. The car is done. What time is it? I haven't got my phone. Got my phone?
That's mine.
It is 10 o'clock at night. That means we've got 6 hours to get to Port of Dover. It's running, it's driving. We've got a happy Austin, we've got a happy team. The stereo's working. We don't have a headlight bezel. We're not done, but it's fine. Let's go to Paris. So with the front suspension working, it meant the rears weren't working, so it's something we had done wrong. And we checked all the fuses, we checked all the wires, but in this case, the only phone call to make was to the legends at Lay and Play. He's the only guy that knows these things back to front. The front. Up the front. Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up at the front. And again. Yeah, and again. Whoa. And again.
And we're up, haven't we?
As you've just seen, it all went a bit wrong. We had to use a pair of jump leads to connect both our pumps together, which means we could operate the front and the rear would work too. It was midnight. We've only got 4 hours till we need to be on the ferry, and it's a 3-hour drive, which means loading up the car at midnight and taking it to our pals at Upfront Auto. So it is currently nearly midnight, and had a bit of a nightmare. The car caught fire. We've got about 4 hours to get to the port, and it's only a 3-hour drive, so a little bit stressful, but we are doing our best, and that's all we can do. We've got the most amazing electrician I know doing his bit. We are just doing our best to get this sorted now. It's a bit stressful, but you know what they say in our camp, no problems, just solutions. We've been on this all 4 days straight. This is just so stressful, and then just as though we're about to go to the port, the suspension shits itself. We can't even get it out of the garage. We damaged this floor. Jacob wanted to kill me, but he didn't, which was nice because I could do with not dying.
That's a bit shaky.
Oh, found a broken wire. This lovely gentleman here is called Matt, and he owns a company called Upfront Automotive. He's one of the best auto electricians I've ever met in my life. And guys, if you ever have a car issue and you're from the Hampshire area, give Upfront Automotive a ring.
So do you think you found a problem up there?
I found one of the problems. Okay. I've got a million wires here, and they're all not very good. I hope you're good at making bad things good. I've got lots of broken wires.
They've shorted out there and it's just melted it all the way down.
So what actually happened is when we installed the rear seats, the base bracket to the seats had actually damaged the cabling. Therefore, the power cable in the 7 wires had arced all the other wires out. So now Matt struggles to replace every single one of those wires so that we can at least use the car while we're in France. That's if we ever get there. Right, Matt, should we check the continuity between all these others?
See if they're all joined together.
Huh?
Yeah, to make sure they haven't been joined together.
A massive thanks to Matt and Noah for working through the night to make sure we got on our ferry.
If it all goes horribly wrong, Noah,
we loved your mum.
In the toilet in there.
Yeah.
In the toilet there, there's two fire extinguishers.
Yeah.
Ready?
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah. All roads have led to here, guys. Snoop DeVille's broken. We've had an electrical fire. It looks amazing. It doesn't matter. We're going to Paris. Or are we? Find out on the next episode. See you next time.
So on the next episode, you'll find out if we got to Paris. Did we find Snoop Dogg? I can tell you one thing. We did make the TV, though.
This is a dog hunt, a worldwide dog hunt.
I wish you all the best. You and your team, good luck. You can do it.
Thank you, mate. We're on a Snoop Dogg hunt in Paris, and I have signs that say missing dog, and also in French. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Eiffel Tower. And now we're at the Louvre. Moaning Lisa is in there, smiling down on us.
Well, Moaning Lisa was smiling at us, but the police weren't. They were very, very unhappy, and they were even planning to seize the car and the trailer. But finally, did I get to meet Mr. Snoop D-O-double-G? Join us next week. Thanks for watching, guys, but now what you got to do is hit that subscribe button, followed by the bell icon. What the bell icon allows you to do is let you know when we release new videos every single week, including this crazy video with Snoop Dogg's Cadillac Coupe de Ville. We're also available on amazing platforms like Facebook, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, and even TikTok. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Keep being amazing.
Started like a real anthem. Shawty saw my wallet, now she think a new ransom. Whoa, telling me she wanted me to hammer. Trying to get saved, baby, I am not the answer. No.